Yeah, I don't ever remember feeling like this. But I'm out here in these YouTube streets. So I want you to get your fingers.
I don't know what you're doing.
I want you to
right
get
now,
your mouse.
I want you to check me out.
And I want you to check me out.
Get ready to do this. It's the relationship rehab. Like, share, and subscribe. We coming at you live. So come on, let's take a ride. Then subscribe to United Guns of America. Just click that link and listen up to what I'm telling you. It's the relationship rehab.
Click that link right now. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Brian Revin, and I just want y'all to subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I want you to let me know what you think. I'm gonna talk about some things, you can talk about some things, and we can do our thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all about having a conversation, right? I mean, if we can't talk to each other, then, I mean, what are we really here for? I want y'all to be able to just come over to my channel, talk to me about what's going on with you, and I can tell you what's going on with me, and we can build some things. You know what I'm saying? That's all about growth, baby. So click that link, go ahead and swipe on your phone, whatever you gotta do. Share my content. It's just get me out here, baby. Cause we just talking, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I like doing what I'm doing because it's about the people. It's about us having a conversation with each other. It's about us discussing whatever needs to be discussed. And on these YouTube streets, this is the best place to do it, baby. Like, share, subscribe. That's right. Click the link. Click the link. Yeah. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's out here that's already subscribed. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all ain't the first one, and y'all ain't the last one. So I just want to give a shout out to everybody that click the link, that click the share, and then subscribe to your boy. Cause we gon' grow this thing together, baby. Relationship rehabbing, United Guns of America. To the world blow up, baby. Yeah. Click the link, baby. Click the link, baby. Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to send a shout out to all y'all. I love y'all. That's why I do this. It's for the love of us, baby. I appreciate all of y'all. Ooh, we gon' do this thing. We gon' do this thing right here, baby. Hey, look, if you at a computer right now, just go ahead and click your link. What else you got to lose, baby? Tell me what you think. Hit the comment section. You can jump on the live panel. We do it all here. That's what it's all about. So come holler at your boy. I've been doing this for years, but I just got onto this YouTube thing. So hey, let's see what it do and where it can go.
To United Guns of America. Just click the link and listen up to what I'm telling you, telling you.
I want my AR-15. I want my AR-15. Come on, sing it if you know it. I want my AR-15. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Brian Redmond, and yes, we are in for yet another show. I want to welcome everybody to the Relationship Rehab. I am your humble host, and I am here to have, as Mr. James Brown said, a funky good time, because we got to take you higher. You know what? I think I need to put that on my board here. Got to get that Fred. I got to get that James Brown in my buttons over here. But I definitely just wanted to welcome everybody. I hope that we have a great show. I hope that everybody's doing all right. I love you guys. Thank you guys for checking me out. Please click the like button, click the subscribe button, and hey, let's go ahead and do what we came to do. And without further ado, I'm going to do what it is I do, and that is the fair use warrant.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
That's right, baby. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. All right, so check this out. I got to give a shout out to my man, Nickel City Don, who's been a member for over 2 months of relationship rehab. A salute to you, good sir. Shout out to Huggy Pacino. What up? Shout out to DJ Matt 121. Shout out to C Mims, Kingdom of Best. What's happening? Chef X, Smitty, Crestline Iceberg. What's happening? Chris Faze, Devin D, Smoke the Great One. Message retracted. Doggy 54, not sure. And he said Doogie. Brian, I don't know what that means. Yeah, Doogie 54. There we go. And me, what's happening? Hellos and Penguin King. What's good? All right. So this is one of those things where on tonight we're gonna do ourselves some relationship rehabbing on tonight. Specifically, relationship rehab. Now everybody knows relationship rehab covers a gamut of things. How we relate to each other as people, how we relate to each other as different cultures, different creeds, different races, all of that stuff. But on tonight, this is real, just in-depth man-woman relationships and how we do that. And I saw this video, and it's just a short clip. It was like, I think they did like an hour-long or 2-hour-long show. But it's really one of those things where it struck a nerve in me, Cletus. Struck a nerve, Cletus? Yeah, this struck a nerve in your boy to the point where I said, damn, I can't do what it is that I do and say the things that I say and stand for what it is that I stand for and not do this. That's how it's like fire shut up in my bones, like Jeremiah won't leave me alone. It's just one of those things where it's just like, you got to do this. The spirit compels you. The spirit of relationship compels you to do this. It is one of those things where not only was it thought-provoking, but there's also, and you all will see this as well, there's a sadness to this. It really is. It's a sadness to this, not just for how things are today, but where things are heading for the future. That was my thing that I got from this. And that's one of the reasons why I said, no, I got to pull out my sword and I got to get my shield and I got to, and I got to go ahead and stand up against these goddamn Persians. Because that's what it feels like to me, that these are the fucking Persians. And they are fucking coming to take over and to conquer and to just bring out the worst in us and bring it to the forefront. And God damn it, I am King Leonidas, and I am going on a gentle nature walk with my men of 300. So yes, although I may be a small YouTuber, I will definitely strike a mighty blow, and I plan on piercing the God King's flesh to show that he bleeds. So who will come with me on this great journey and declare war against tyranny? Let's go. So I would say that this is one of those things where it really is one of those things that we have to really take a look at what it is we do and how we do it. And we have to start considering these things on a much more serious level. We really do. So let's go ahead and let's go. Now, I will say this. I don't really watch this show, Big Facts. And I can tell you, I don't know who Big Bank is. I don't know who DJ Scream is. And I don't know who the other dude is, Baby Jade. But I can tell you one thing about Baby Jade. Oh my God. Baby Jade. Yeah, Baby Jade. This goes out to Baby Jade. Hey, hey. Ooh, ooh, hell yeah, you look just like a man. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, ooh, hell yeah, you look just like a man. Bah, 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 bah. She do. And act like one too. But let's go ahead. I can't let her get away. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. My friend, I will not let you be getting away with the not looking so handsome as you are, not acknowledging it. I must acknowledge your handsomeness. Yes, ma'am, I will. So let's go ahead and let's play this clip. And, well, let's just do it.
So my question to you is, if you were you before Bill.
Well, hold on. God damn. Oh my God. Boy. Do you do, boy, if you could just see that at night and you wake up in the morning, boy, you look over, you sleep, you wake up, you look, you be like, oh, I think I had too much to drink last night. I don't know why I'm in this bed with this man, but I must get away and I must do it now. Man, traction alopecia is real. God, fuck that. I gotta let him have it. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. But let me go ahead and talk about Sukihana for a minute. For those of you who may not know, and like I said again, I really don't know too much about her, except I know she was on Love and Hip Hop. She's basically a TV, a reality TV star. She was on Love and Hip Hop, VH1's Love and Hip Hop Miami. And she is also a rapper, of course, because every last one of these motherfuckers is chasing the Cardi B. And what was the first one that was rapping? They're not Mexican, but the girl that was on there with Stevie. Jocelyn. They chasing that Jocelyn Hernandez and Cardi B Ghost. So she's a rapper too. And also she's an Instagram super model, super thought, whatever you call it. I don't know. Do they call the Instagram models that are really famous? She got like 1.5 million followers. And that's why I put the title the way that I put it. Like, is this woman like the blueprint now? Women like her. This is so because I believe that what we are seeing here is just the consistency of these women being at the forefront, especially the ones that look and act like her being put at the forefront in media as to who black women are. Just saying. That's just what I'm seeing. And that's the experience that I'm having when I look into the media, when you look at these women on TV today, especially the ones that are of the darker hue, like myself, this is what they are. What you seeing right there. That's what you're seeing. So let's go ahead and let's get to part of this question and see what she begins to say and how she begins to speak.
Would you want a nigga? So my question to you is, if you were you before Bill, would you want a nigga that took care of you but didn't do shit else for you? Or would you want the nigga that did everything, that fucked you right, that loved you, washed the dishes, watched the kids, did all of that, but he was just a little bit short on the money?
Before I was famous?
Yeah.
So before I was famous, would I want a nigga? I mean, shit, because the bitch, he ain't got no money like that, but he helped me with the house and shit.
Yeah, he does everything. He fucks you good. He watches the kids.
I mean,
cooks, cleans, everything.
I mean,
but he broke.
But he broke.
Nah, but see, y'all keep switching.
Do you notice that every time that a man is brought up, especially a black man is brought up, if they not a sports or athlete, a rapper, then they in the house with the kids and they never have any real job. They just do stuff and they there to support the women.
Fuck this nigga being a mechanic. Fuck this nigga being a barber. Fuck this nigga being a fireman. Fuck this nigga being a doctor, a lawyer. Fuck this nigga having any other type of a manager of a grocery store. He couldn't manage a Chick-fil-A. He couldn't do none of that shit. He either a rapper, a drug dealer, or some type of he gotta have some type of big ass money, or he just at home with the kids and he fuck you good. That's it. That's all it is. And my thing is this: we know that that's a false narrative, but why do our women put us in those categories? Our women seek that. They either seeking a thug ass nigga. They're either, if they ain't seeking no thug ass nigga, they seeking a rapping ass nigga, or they seeking a nigga that is an athlete. If he ain't about that thug life, then he got to be about that athletic life. And that's it. That's it. When you have these women describe the type of man that they want, you never hear them say, I would love to marry a doctor. I would love to marry a college professor. You never hear that. Any type of man that has any type of stature in any type of status in the black community, they have to be one of those things. You either got to be a thug ass nigga, you got to be a rapper, or you got to be an athlete. Other than that, you're less than, and you're subject to have your woman taken by any one of those three. You are a right now nigga until one of those three become available to her. That's all they want. That's all they go after. That's all they worship that. Don't matter how they treat them. Don't matter how these niggas treat them. They can treat them like shit. They rolling with it. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I want to deal with. I want me a nigga out here in these streets. I want me like a old girl to say, I want me a nigga that's out here to get bodies. Not that'll kill a nigga. I want a nigga that done killed a nigga. It's like that's what you talk about on your first date? You at Starbucks? So what do? Oh, well, I just hustle, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, well, how many bodies do you have? 2? Oh, okay, good. Good for you. So I see you're pretty successful. Doing what you got to do. I hear you.
Though.
Switching it.
Y'all keep switching it. Y'all said the nigga was lacking a little bit.
We is
We ain't talking about a bum.
What's
Come on, man. We ain't doing that.
Either scenario. He got a little bit of money.
He got a little bit of money, so he can help pay the bills. Well, shit, a bitch before a bitch was even famous, shit, Section 8, but the bills was $12. So you feel me?
Bills was $12. When's the last time you heard of a nigga saying this? Have you ever heard a man saying this about a bitch can't be broke? Men date, marry, booed up, hugged up, cuff a woman that ain't got shit 60% of the time. Women ain't got shit. They could be living with their mama. They could be living somewhere. They could not have nothing. And what they bring to the table, their bodies and their kids. If they got kids. And a bunch of what I'm trying to do's. But if a man don't have a job and he ain't making no money, it ain't the fact that he's, an aspiring whatever. He's just a bum. So if you ain't got no job, regardless of what other skills you may have, you could be in school, you could be trying to get a certification. If you ain't got no money, you essentially are a bum. That's it. I'm just telling you how our women look at us when we don't have what they think we should have.
I don't know. I don't know. Shit, the bills was $12, bitch. You could have got me some snow crabs and we could have called it the motherfucking day. So, before a bitch was famous, you feel me? I'll probably work with a nigga. You feel me? I probably work with a nigga.
Because now that you're famous.
I ain't had no money back then, so shit, it was cool. You feel me? You fuck with me, I fuck with you.
How many
How many, and let me just play the devil's advocate here. How many niggas do y'all know or have we seen throughout the years that got money and that's not a requirement for they, in her terms, for they bitch? How many men have women that have, I mean, men that have status, men that are accomplished, men that got shit, men that are doctors, lawyers, famous in her words, to use her words. How many famous men do you know or have you seen that got women that ain't got shit? When have you ever heard of any famous man talking about, yeah, a woman can't be with me that ain't got shit? You know why? Because most of the women that are with these men ain't got shit but a Instagram, but a OnlyFans. That ain't shit. They don't. But it's not a thing of saying, and I'm not hating on the fact that you doing your OnlyFans. If that's what you need to do for your, if that's how you feel that you worth doing that, and that's what you gonna do to make your money, hey, you getting paid. Ain't nobody forced to watch your OnlyFans, so you can go and do your OnlyFans. And those that want to participate and pay to view your OnlyFans, go ahead. Those of you that want to book this Instagram, this super Instagram model for whatever reasons or whatever purposes, although we know what they are, if you want to book this person, fine. That's what this person does. I'm an Instagram model. I'm an OnlyFans entertainer. I whatever the case may be. If that's what you do, that's what you do. My thing that I'm challenging is, and the question that I'm asking is, why is it that if we all created equal now, why is it that when a woman who has something, now she has a requirement for a man to either has equal to or greater than what she has in order for her to deal with him? But men who have the same type of fame and fortune, whatever the case may be, notoriety, whatever you want to call it, they somebody. The women that's with them, that is not a requirement. That's not a requirement. Men don't do that. They just don't. And even when you have women that really ain't got nothing and they might be a little famous or whatever the case may be, men will still say, well, come on, I got you. And it's odd to me because there's so many women now that want to play the role of a man. And this is one of the reasons why I would never, ever, ever, ever want a woman to be in charge of this country. Because I know what they look at and I know what they respect. And to have a woman that's in that position to say, well, yeah, if you gonna, for me to respect you, for me to be with you, you gotta have this or you gotta have that, then how come we don't have that same requirement for them? How come we don't have that same requirement for them? If this is what they value, she's telling you what she values. Now, when you hear men talk about this, they'll say, hey, I want a woman who can cook, who can clean, take care of kids, who's nurturing, who's this, who's that, who can have this and who can have that. If she wants a career, she got a career. Fine. We don't put the tight stipulations on it that they put on it to simply say, you got to have money. I don't give no fuck how you get it, how you got it. You just gotta have it. And then we wonder why so many of us young black men sell dope, gangbang, rob, steal. You wonder why. Because they know it's a requirement. If I ain't the smartest nigga in class, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get out there in them streets. That's just what it is. And this is why. This is, well, not the only reason, but this is one of the reasons why.
I didn't even really know what no money was back then. But right now, first of all, a broke nigga, a rich nigga, they both ain't shit. Everybody need to know that right now.
Speak on it.
They both ain't shit. You feel me? You gotta fuck with a nigga that, you feel me, just fuck with you. You gotta fuck with somebody how they fuck with you.
Facts.
So at this point, you feel me, you gonna have to have some money. Like, come on. Like, I'm not an ain't shit bitch. But
ain't that what they all say though? Come on. I mean, come on. Imagine if every man that's famous said that about women. Bitch, I got money. You ain't got no money? I mean, come on, bitch. And then what would they say? Oh, you shallow. You shallow. That's what that is. What if men held that standard and say, oh, bitch, what you do? Oh, I got my own hair salon. Oh, wait a minute, bitch. If you don't make at least $200,000-$300,000 a year, what the fuck are we talking for? I mean, I'm worth 30 million. Like, come on now. They would say that man ain't shit. Women would say that nigga ain't shit. He ain't shit, girl. Who the fuck he think he is? But that's the same expectation that they turn right back around and have. And this is another reason why I do not support men and women on that equal shit. Because even though she has money, even though she is rich, she's still out for herself. She ain't trying to build shit but what the fuck she is on. It's all about her. That's why I say what I say about just the nature of when I talk about the nature of women. A woman's nature is to protect herself. She's for herself. A man is going to be for his family. A king, in his nature, he's to be for his people. A hero is for everybody. Say that one more time. Women will always do what's best for themselves. They just will. That's in their nature. Men will always do what's best for their families. Yep. A king will do what's best for his people, and a hero would do what's best for everyone.
But I'm going to just tell you the truth. A bitch ain't finna play with y'all niggas if you not bringing no money to the table, because we already know how y'all do. You feel me? But it's niggas out here who can't even do nothing.
And there's plenty, and I mean plenty, of bitches that can't do nothing. That can't do nothing. If you look at it, the majority of women, you take away what it is that they do as far as sexually. You take away that sex aspect and just say, what do you do? What skills do you have? What is your trade? And you go and look at the answers and listen to what they tell you. How is this same group that do the least when it comes to building, when it comes to actually making some shit, bringing shit together, bringing people together to actually build shit? They don't do that. Men build the world. Men are the builders. We are the ones that put this shit together. All of the shit that's here right now is because of men. And this is who women are following. Our young women are following. This chick got 1.5 million followers.
So honestly, but right now, first of all, a broke nigga, a rich nigga, they both ain't shit. Everybody need to know that right now.
Have no idea what that means.
They both ain't shit. You feel me? You gotta fuck with a nigga that, you feel me, just fuck with you. You gotta fuck with somebody how they fuck with you.
Facts.
So at this point, you feel me, you gonna have to have some money. Like, come on. Like, I'm not an ain't shit bitch. But I'ma just tell you the truth. A bitch ain't finna play with y'all niggas if you not bringing no money to the table, because we already know how y'all do. You feel me? But it's niggas out here who can't even do nothing. So honestly, shit, right now, I need me a nigga with some money. I got bills, I got kids, I got all that, and you feel me? I bring a lot to the table, so I need somebody that brings something to the table too.
So you do bring a lot to the table. You do. You bring a lot to the table. A lot of fucking baggage. That's what you bring to the table. I got kids. I believe she has 3 kids. She brings a lot to the table, which means she got baby daddies and all that shit. I'm sure that she comes from an unstable home, because at one point she said, I'm on Section 8, $12 a month was the bills. That's not a stable home that she came from. So then you have to deal with her mental stability. I bet you she comes with a lot of baggage. She brings a lot of baggage to the table that she has to unpack and a nigga got to deal with. But why is this motherfucker talking like she just because you are in a situation where you are B-list celebrity, not even B-list, C-list famous, C-list famous. You got thus these high standards now. Nigga got to have money. Nigga got to have this. Nigga got to be together. You got to have all your shit together, nigga. Insane. And they just all right with it, too.
Don't fuck with the nigga with the money, even though he don't treat you the way you want to be treated.
Listen, I don't know, because I got money. So I feel like, you feel me, right now, you feel me, I got money. So I don't even got to, like, what the fuck? I'm going to fuck with somebody how I want to fuck with them. You feel me? I'm like, ain't nobody finna play in my motherfucking face. Nobody finna play in my motherfucking face. I don't give a fuck what y'all thought. At the end of the day.
Do y'all hear how she's speaking? I got money. Ain't nobody gonna play with me in my motherfucking face. Ain't nobody gonna play with me in my motherfucking face. What does that mean? What does that mean? Uh-oh. Nikki Love just became a platform supporter. Nikki, I just want to tell you one thing. You are on a new level. Shout out to Nikki Love. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But it's like it's amazing to me how when men get money, we expect it to step up, take care, provide, do all of this stuff for our women. And when women get money, it's, oh, nigga, you got to have what I got. You got to come with the money too. Ain't that odd? Ain't that something? But this but my thing is, when we see a woman like this, and like I said, how she get her money and what she do to make her money, do what you do. But is this what we want our young black women to follow? Is this what we want them to be? Is this the thing to be for our young black women? Because there's 1.5 million followers, and I'm sure plenty of simping ass niggas that's going after this woman every single day, to the point to where she has what she has, and she has the attention that she's getting based on what she does.
If you a female, a woman, and you an entrepreneur, you getting your own motherfucking money. Right now, being that type of girl, you ain't finna have no tolerance.
Period.
You feel me? Just like these niggas say, fuck y'all. When you in position, you feel me? You could
fuck
kinda,
them.
Yeah, it's kind of like fuck them. But you feel me? I fuck with people how they fuck with me. That's all I can say.
What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? And how come nobody asks that question like, I fuck with them how they fuck with me? I fuck with them how they fuck with me. And this is like, I guess one of those things where it's just like, what are you doing to where this is what people are following? This is what our young people are following.
Solid. She's basically the same thing Auntie said. Get your own paper, man. That's the bottom line. You fuck who you want to fuck with.
You do got to get your own paper, baby. Because listen, I used to be crying in a nigga mama house. You feel me? I ain't crying my Bentley. I ain't crying my Ferrari. I ain't crying my cribs. You feel me? It's not giving that. You feel me? So shit, child, don't even take my advice, because shit, I ain't shit just like these niggas. My nigga ain't shit, I ain't shit right with him, but we love each other. You feel me?
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. This is what the problem is, because this is what we are considering and looking to as when you see people hashtag relationship goals, when you see people say, yeah, I mean, I want to be with a bitch, and I want to have me a nigga, and I want to be like Suki and whoever the fuck she with. And this is what I'm looking at, and this is what I'm seeing, and to say, how is it that we've gotten to a point to where this type of dysfunction is at the forefront and is what? a blueprint as to what to become and what to be? Hey, women, young girls, you don't have a career, you don't have a job, you just got some kids. This is what you do. Get as ratchet as you possibly fucking can. Go and do as much pornographic shit as humanly possible. Try to get on a reality TV show to make something of yourself. Because from her perspective, and what some people can say, she winning. She winning. It ain't gonna be no doctor. There's not gonna be a brain surgeon. A black female surgeon will not make it to Big Facts. Someone who can articulate themselves and really and honest and truly speak about their career, how they got there. Some black female author will never make it to Big Facts. Will never make it on Revolt TV.
Ciao.
Hey, you got an OnlyFans too, right? Going crazy. You got an OnlyFans?
Yeah, I do got an OnlyFans. I'm actually one of the top people on OnlyFans. When I do open my account, I don't even get on there no more. And it's shit. The money come every day, all day. I don't even get on there.
What you say?
And I'm telling you, the fact that she's saying that, it lets you know what it is and how simple we are when it comes to just following any and everything. Doing the worst, being the worst, having the poorest example, put them out front. Put them out front. Top Shot Shakur says, a person who speaks about money that loosely really got none. Really ain't got none. I really don't have any. Here's the thing. From where she came from, she do. $12 a month was your bills, Section 8, to where she at now, she do get money. In her eyes, she may not have generational wealth, but she do get money. And my thing is this. When you're talking about female equality, when you're talking about women getting, how many men are talking about, hey, my OnlyFans pay ain't as equal to all to the women that's on there. Women are making more money on OnlyFans than men are. That's just what it is. The majority of women that are on OnlyFans are making more money than the men that are on OnlyFans. So how come men aren't saying there's an inequality or pay gap? We should be getting more money. We should get a bigger cut of the money that comes our way so it could be equal and fair. You don't hear that. You don't hear that. But when you're talking about what men are charged with doing, which is taking care of women, when you have a woman in that same position, is she taking care of a man and his kids? How many, not even wealthy, how many rich, nigger rich, black, female, whoever, are taking care of niggas and their kids? How many of them are doing it? How many do you see doing it? You don't.
Your biggest money on OnlyFans was like, what kind of money be going on OnlyFans? Like,
I don't really want to talk about no money.
She blew that shit out of the water.
Acting broke.
you said what?
I like acting broke. I don't want to talk about how much money a bitch been made. I already made that mistake. I never tell a motherfucker how much money I get. No.
Now I'll say this to her point. I wouldn't either. That's a fucked up question that for a nigga to ask. I wouldn't ask no motherfucker like that on a show. I wouldn't ask them how much money they make. What's the biggest amount of money they've made in a month? That's some other shit. I wouldn't, and I would say I would give this to her. She definitely responded to that the right way. Like, nigga, I ain't got to stunt for y'all. Nigga, I ain't got to flex for y'all. Don't worry about how much money I make, motherfucker. How much money you make? that's what I would have said. Like, motherfucker, how much money you make? There's no way that anybody should answer that kind of shit, especially when you got the $600 transaction tax going on from the good old Joe Biden bill that just passed, to where they tracking everything over $600 is getting tracked. You got an account, any type of digital currency that totals up for the year over $600 is automatically reported to the IRS, I wouldn't say a motherfucking thing.
No more.
Respect that.
Shit, if I act like I'm rich, these motherfuckers.
But
gonna
on the
wanna spend
low,
all
like
my
real
shit.
nigga shit, she blew that shit out of the water.
No, I'm saying we know her
Straight
OnlyFans
up.
be going crazy.
Yeah. Don't play with her.
I mean, I
Okay.
feel like
What the fuck is she saying? And I'm telling you like this, I'm not hating on her. I'm just pointing out that is typical black woman shit. Every time you put one of them on TV, every time you give them any type of show, that's how they talk. Don't play with her. Don't do her. Show her, it was lit. She doing that. She did that. Don't come for me unless I send for you. It's like that's what they all say, the same shit. Wendy Williams, on down. It's like the only woman I've seen that ain't ratchet on TV is probably Gayle King. I can't think of no other ones. They all have this thing with this attitude, with this it's just not attractive. And when you talk about how black women are versus white women versus Asian women versus Hispanic women, the attitude is the biggest separator. Now, y'all motherfuckers can talk all of that shit. Well, it's the white woman beauty of standard. No, because last time I checked, niggas is fucking anything. Niggas is fucking anything. Ain't no white woman beauty of standard that's keeping a nigga from fucking a black woman. It ain't. A nigga will fuck a overweight, ugly white woman and will turn right back around and fuck an overweight, ugly black woman. Will turn right back around and fuck an overweight, ugly Hispanic woman and turn back around again and fuck an overweight, ugly Asian woman. And I'm telling you this, we'll do it all in the same day if the shit lines up right. It's the attitude. It's the extra. It's the doing too much. Doing the most, as Tommy said, doing the most. It's whatever you want to call it. That attitude is the clear defining the thing that separates them from the others. It just is. And my thing is, everybody now, today, 2022, everybody knows it. Everybody knows about it, including them. And they not trying to change it. They doubling down on it. They doubling down on it. They extra. They like the goddamn gum. Extra long time. That's what they do. People have been saying this shit. I'm telling you right now. I'm 48. I'm about to be 48 in a couple of weeks. And shit, I'm about to be 48 in 7 days. And I'm telling you right now, they've been saying this about the attitude since I was maybe 16, where everybody was talking about it. We all experienced it in our homes. We all experienced it with our sisters, with our aunties. We've experienced it, but actually being out front and talking about it. The attitude and the way that they carry themselves, the way that they treat each other, the way that they treat men, it's been talked about like that since I was 16. And they refuse to change it. They refuse to call out each other on it. They refuse to say, bitch, you need to stop. When was the last time you heard that? Where another black woman would just say, bitch, just stop. Come on now. You see men doing it all the time, bro. Bro, chill, folks. Don't do that. Hey, bro. Hey, my guy. Calm down. You see them doing that all the time. UFO said, who is she? You can Google her, man. She's she was on Love and Hip Hop Miami. She's an Instagram super thought and OnlyFans entertainer and so much and so forth.
at the end of the day, I ain't never gonna hate on no bitch that got OnlyFans. You feel me? Because you got to get your money. They gonna hate you whether you rich or you broke.
I
You
agree
feel
with
me?
that.
And a lot of my friends that do OnlyFans, I don't do OnlyFans no more, but I still got my shit. If I ever want to get on there, if I ever go broke,
Pop
I
it
say-
again.
You feel me? If I ever want to say, bitch, I need $100,000 real quick. Bitch, I don't want to work for nobody. I can go on there and make that. I feel like at the end of the day, you ain't even got to leave your motherfucking house. My friends, they not even famous. They make the least of $30,000 a month from OnlyFans. You feel me? Like everybody doing good, so I'm never gonna hate on nobody. Get your coin.
Hey, what you think your biggest like obstacle is like in this shit? Like
Now watch this shit here. This is where it just gets fucking insane.
dealing with this industry shit.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I think the biggest obstacle is colorism, and I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth because I would like to kick it with y'all and
Yeah,
laugh at everything.
It's big facts. Let's get
Yeah,
to the
you feel me? I
facts.
would like to be funny and have y'all kikiing, but colorism is one of the biggest obstacles that not just myself, but a lot of women in this industry go through. So
Explain what that is, because it's a lot of people out here that don't understand what that means.
yeah, they don't understand, and then there's a lot of people who like to ignore it, like it's not something that affects, black women, but it does affect us, and
Not black women, but black woman. It don't affect black women. It affects black woman. Yep, just one. That's singular.
that's not playing the victim role. People think when people cry about colorism, they playing victim, but this shit is real. People will overlook you for somebody of a lighter color, a more slender nose, a more European look. People will look over your talent and give your exact talent to them and say, go out there and act like Suki. Talk about sucking dick. Be sexual.
You mean just like how you will overlook somebody who doesn't make as much money or more money than you? You mean just how you will overlook somebody who doesn't look a certain way that you want them to look? It's amazing to me at how the very same women that will disqualify, talk about, shun, shame, shit on, whatever you want to call it, they will just dog a nigga that they don't like, that don't have what they think they should have, but will turn right back around and say that everything else that's against them is because they won't pick them. Here's the thing. Y'all don't even like y'all. Slimmer nose, lighter complexion. You see these black women right now today putting on so much fucking copper makeup and bronzing makeup, they look like fucking pennies now. They put on so much makeup. I have not seen, I don't understand how you can have a group of women that put on so much fucking makeup that not only do they have to put it on their face, but they also have to put it on their neck and their chest and cleavage area as well. Because if they didn't, you would clearly see the defining line as to where the makeup stops and their true complexion it starts, that it's noticeable. That's why they put on all of that bronze and shit. That's why they put on 35 different shades. So I got to use copper number 4, copper number 6, copper number 8, and copper number 16. And then I'll go back and put a gold 2, a gold 1, and they layer that shit on to the point to where who they are when they do have on that makeup, they are total opposites when they take it off. They put on bronze. It used to be where the foundation was the color of their skin. They put on a dark cocoa, chocolate, mocha, caramel, whatever the fuck it is. They kept that shit. They didn't do away with it. They put on the chocolate, the cocoa, the mocha, the coffee, the brown. Then they went to the precious metals, the bronze, the gold, the 14 karat gold. That they got all this different shit. Go and look at any of these makeup shows. Well, not makeup shows, but the makeup channels that's on YouTube, and watch how the white women change their shit, and watch what the black women do. They are, I promise you, they using double the shit that a white woman uses, that a Hispanic woman uses, that an Asian woman uses. I'm not one to hate against makeup, but when you spackling on so much shit that you look like a different motherfucker, not enhancing what you got, you looking like a different motherfucker, you don't like you. You don't. You absolutely don't. You absolutely don't like you. Look at how they put the shit that they wear. Everything that they wear is they try to look like someone else. And then the only thing that they try to accentuate and they bring attention to are their ass and their breasts. Look at her.
Truly liberated. You feel me? Be ratchet like her. It's labels that tell their artists to look at me. You feel me? And
that's not even what they do.
Yeah, but I ain't never crying because I'm gonna get this money regardless. You feel me? It's a lot of doors that I've broken down. You feel me? And it's a lot of people that look up to me that look just like me. You feel me?
Now this bitch is the Rosa Parks of ratchets. She's the Rosa Parks of ratchets. She started the Ratchet Right movement. Ratchet Right. Y'all heard it here first. The Ratchet Civil Rights Movement. She sat on a podcast and said, I'm not moving. I'm not changing, giving up my seat. I'm going to sit here and be ratchet with these long ass motherfucking needle like fucking nails on, and I'm going to talk my shit.
Inspire my sisters and motivate them so we can all get this money. You feel me? We just gotta not ignore it, but recognize it. You feel me? That's what I think. People think when people cry about colorism, they playing victim, but this shit is real. People will overlook you.
You are crying because people will overlook you if you fat. People will overlook you if you short. People will overlook you if you are handicapped. People will overlook you if your hair isn't the right color. People will overlook you if your skin ain't the right color. People will overlook you if your body, your breasts are small. People will overlook you if your dick is little. People will overlook you if your ass is flat. People will overlook you if you got a gut. People will overlook you if you got a fupa. People will overlook you, period. Why? Because people overlook things they don't fucking like. So what the fuck difference do it make if they overlook your dark-skinned ass? Because there's plenty of times I've heard a woman say, ooh, that nigga too dark. Ooh, that nigga is blue-black. Ooh, that nigga hair is too nappy. Ooh, that nigga there is too fat. Girl. Ooh, that nigga is too short. I don't do short men. No. So what now should we be talking about? Should men be sitting up on a podcast talking about heightism? What's one of the biggest obstacles that you face being out in the entertainment industry? Shortism. There are plenty of jobs that I haven't got because I'm only 5'6". There was a role that I was perfect for in Space Jam, but I didn't get it because I was 5'6". This is insane. I don't know why, and I'm gonna tell you this. We the only group that try to make this argument. You color struck, colorism. How about preference? Just like y'all execute. You would think that a bitch like this or dark skin, fat, whatever the fuck women would fuck any and every man that come their way. Like they wouldn't care. But they don't. You will find a fat bitch, you will find a dark-skinned bitch, you will find an ugly bitch, a tall bitch, a short bitch that will come with just as many isms as the next motherfucker. Well, when you go to Hollywood, bitch, that's what they want. It's the European beauty standard. That's what the fuck America is. If you don't like it, don't participate in it. Do your own thing. Just like I was talking to my wife a little, what was it, last week? Over the weekend, we was talking about, and I even talked about it on the show. We was talking about Tyler Perry. Why is it that in every Tyler Perry movie, all of the women, all of the black women, the majority of them, got some kind of, it's always some fat one in there with a built ass nigga. How come it ain't the only fat nigga in a Tyler Perry movie is the dude that plays on his show with the gap tooth and Mr. Brown? That's it. How come ain't no short fat niggas on Tyler Perry the leading men? The traditional hardworking blue collar man that finally gets the woman. How come it ain't no fat short bus driving ass nigga that gets the fine bitch in a Tyler Perry movie? He's black. He a black man. How come he ain't putting other black men's on? Y'all notice that, right? Have y'all ever seen that show with Uncle Tommy called Ready to Love? If you have not seen this show, go back. The nigga got about 3 or 4 seasons at least of this show. It's at least 3 or 4 seasons of this show. But when you go and look, all of the men, and hear me when I say it, all of the men that are on that show, Ready to Love, and all it is black men and black women. All of those men actually are built, got motherfucking six packs, and all that shit. The women, fat as fuck, old bitches. These bitches are old and fat, looking for love. And all of the men are fucking niggas that look like they just walked out the gym before they came onto the show. Just got through doing their last set. Every last one of them. All them niggas had their shirts off at some point or another because they talking on the little dating thing and then somehow we gonna play tennis. I'm gonna take my shirt off. I don't want to sweat it out. And they showing a nigga six pack. All of these niggas are dating women that got a bunch of long ass motherfucking old ass weave and they all got six packs. How come ain't no men talking about, man, they hating on the men on this show? It's some successful black men that's fat. It is, ain't it? How come the women ain't saying shit about it? Since they want equality? Nope. Because those women that are fat as fuck, they want that nigga that look just like the nigga that's straight chiseled from a motherfucking block of marble. That's what they want. But it ain't nobody upstairs. But it ain't no nigga talking about, see, that's bodyisms. See, the bodyism is what pisses us off. See, it's plenty of men out here that's successful. I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, and yeah, I may be 300 pounds, but shit, man, it's about what's inside, right? Wrong. So I don't want to hear this shit when women talk about it. Y'all need to stop that shit.
For somebody of a lighter color, a more slender nose, a more European look, people will look over your talent and give your exact talent to them and say, go out there and act like Suki. Talk about sucking dick. Be sexually liberated. You feel me? Be ratchet like her. It's labels that tell their artists to look at me. You feel me? And that's
not even what they do.
Yeah, but
that's not even what they do. She got a straight up fucking deacon with her while she preaching, don't she? But here's my thing. They're telling them to do that because that's what sells. That's what sells. Just like how what you doing is like Cardi B. Just like how what Cardi B is doing is like Nicki Minaj. Just like how what Nicki Minaj is doing is like Lil' Kim. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Of course that's what they're going to tell them to do because that's what's selling. Don't nobody want to hear no woman rapping like Latifah. Don't nobody want to hear no women rapping like MC Lyte. Don't nobody want to hear no women rapping like Roxanne Shante. They don't. They don't want to hear it. So the fact that they don't want to hear it, what are they doing? They're going with what's selling. What's selling? Ratchet shit. What are you doing? Ratchet shit. So that's why they would say, yeah, talk like Sukihana talk. Because somebody told Sukihana, yeah, talk like Cardi B talk. Bitch, don't act like you original, like you the first one. Like you the one that invented this shit. That's insane. All of them talk about look, let's call it what it is. All of the female rappers that have come out in the past 20 years all say the same shit, all rap the same fucking way, and ain't no difference about it. That's out there, that's big, that got a name, that can actually do a fucking real fucking show in a real venue. They do. They all talk about the same shit. They all do the same shit. They all pretty much wear the same. How much can I show without getting motherfucking taken off the air? How nasty can I get without getting off the air? What's the difference? Tell me this. And I mean, let's just real talk. What is the real difference with the content that Sukihana says, Cardi B says, Meg Thee Stallion says, what's the other girl? Damn, the one from Young Money, Nicki Minaj. What is the difference in the content? What are these bitches saying that's different? They're not. They're all saying the same thing. They're just saying it in a different way. It's like, come on. So yeah, you gonna get mad now because somebody's saying, hey, sound like this bitch sound. That's marketing and advertising shit. Hey man, you need to tighten your flow up and sound more like the Migos, because that motherfucking Migo rap, that what they call mumble rap shit is hot. Hey man, you need to sound more like Pop Smoke. That drill shit is what's hot.
I ain't never crying because I'm gonna get this money regardless. You feel me? It's a lot of doors that I've broken down. You feel me? And it's a lot of people that look up to me that look just like me. You feel me? So I want to inspire my sisters and motivate them so we can all get this money. You feel me? We just gotta not ignore it, but recognize it. You feel me? That's what I think.
And you've been doing the music and shit, right? You got a new record. It's a line in there. I'm 5'5", but my throat.
Oh yeah, I'm 5 foot, but my throat 6'6".
I'm 5 foot.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest.
I'm 5'4", but my throat is 6'6". One more
Up to
again.
me that look just like me. You feel me? So I want to inspire my sisters and motivate them so we can all get this money. You feel me? We just gotta not ignore it, but recognize it. You feel me? That's what I think.
And you've been doing the music and shit, right? You got a new record. It's a line in there. I'm 5'5", but my throat.
Oh yeah, I'm 5 foot, but my throat 6'6".
I'm 5 foot.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest songs. Yeah, I actually made that a few years ago. I made that. I was living in Ellenwood. That's before I even got famous.
You say you live in where?
Ellenwood.
Really? 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 And my thing is, again, I'm not hating on you getting your money. I'm not. Do what you got to do to get paid. God damn it. Last time I checked, this is America. And in America, it's a goddamn capitalistic goddamn economy. And if you can capitalize off of it, go ahead and get your money. My thing is this, though. If that's what you do, that's what you do. Don't try to make it seem like this shit is just top billing and that you just have taken this whole game to a whole nother level. I've opened up doors by saying I'm 5 foot, but my throat is 6'6". Seriously? And in all actuality, again, I'm just calling it like it is. Shout out to Ariana. Hit your boy up on the Cash App with the $5. Thank y'all so much. I'm just calling it what it is. Your throat is 6'6". Basically, all you're saying is that I suck dick. That's it. Do niggas like to get their dick sucked? Yes. Henceforth, that's why you have a fucking job. That's why what you rap and what you do, it's all revolving around sucking dick and fucking. I get it. But don't make it seem like you opening up doors and you breaking color barriers and all. That's not what you're doing. Just saying.
Ellenwood.
Yeah, that's where I was.
Okay, Southside. Okay.
I was living in my mama's house in Ellenwood. Child, I just got out this relationship with this fuck nigga. I said, bitch, I'm moving back home with my mama. I came back to Atlanta with like 300.
I'm about to move back with my mama. Cause I just got out of this relationship with this fuck nigga. Bitch, I'm moving back with my mama because I just got out of this relationship with this fuck nigga. Ain't this the same motherfucker who said a nigga gotta have something, but bitch, you can't even live on your own. You gotta move back with your mama. Right, Jim Johnson? The fuck? And all I'm telling y'all is this. This is what our young women got to look up to. Because I'm telling you like this. If she's like this, I bet you her mama just the same. At best, she's a lighter version. She's not as public as she is. Just like Black China. Same thing. Black China and her mama competing on who can be the thottiest. The thought games. This is what we have that's setting forth the blueprint for our young black women. And all I'm saying is, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Nobody gonna say nothing. Keisha, dead. Dunna Man, dead. $1 million a week business reduced to fucking rubble. And ain't nobody tell me nothing.
$100 in my pocket. I always tell people this story. I went outside in front of the garage and I went and made this motherfucking song. And bitch, that's how I feel. Bitch, I'm 5 foot, but my throat's 6'6". Do you like to underestimate the little ones?
How the hell you get on Jerry Springer?
Jerry Springer, oh, they had reached out to me. NBC, like the producers had reached out to me and said they wanted me on the show to perform. I was like, all right, I'll come through, but...
Wait a minute. Ain't this the same motherfucker who was talking about how she don't get picked? Ain't this the same motherfucker that talked about how women with slimmer noses get picked over her? Slimmer bodies, lighter skin. Didn't she just say that? However, she has now been picked over however many other motherfuckers that's out there that don't look like her to be on Jerry Springer. She didn't say it was no colorism then, did she? Ain't no light-skinned women came forth and said, yeah, that's colorism. What they doing? Why they pick the dark-skinned bitch? I got a throat that's 6 ticks too, bitch. That's colorism. They going after the dark-skinned girls. Ain't it funny how when the dark-skinned women get picked for certain shit, how the dark-skinned women get certain roles and shit, it's all because, oh, well, you know, it's just my time. But when a light-skinned woman or a white woman or an Asian woman gets some shit, when was the last time I'm going to tell you like this. Probably the least picked woman in Hollywood. The least picked. The woman, this group of women is getting the lowest amount of jobs in Hollywood. Do anybody know what it is? Who that is? I want to see if somebody knows, if one of my rehabbers out there can tell me what group of women are getting picked the least. They're getting the smallest number of roles in Hollywood, period. Whether it's for music, whether it's for TV, whether it's for movies, nope. Marcus Speaks says white women. No. Yes, Dark Knight. Middle Eastern women. Indians, the red dots. They don't get no motherfucking movies. To the point to where whenever they do, it's a big fucking deal. They get no fucking movies. They don't get no TV shows. They don't get no roles. To the point to whenever it does happen, it's well, goddamn, I gotta check this shit out because I don't never see this. How many Indian women do you see with their own TV show, with their own movie, their own Lifetime special? The women of Burka's Place. How many of those do you see? I Can Do Dot All By Myself. The Diary of a Mad Painted Woman. How many of those do you see? I'll wait. The Diary of a Mad Dotted Woman. You don't see it. They don't get roles. And do you see them doing podcasts where they're talking about that? And they spending just as much time on the casting couch as any other woman is. And nobody's saying a goddamn thing. And when they do get an opportunity, you don't hear them talking about, well, I would just like to say that it is the colorism that is keeping us from. Why is it that we never get to have? I'm telling you, it's ridiculous. Even the Hispanic girl, the overweight Hispanic girl that had a show on like HBO. It was something like some teenage Hispanic chick that's growing up. And her becoming a woman and all that shit. She had like a little series or a little movie or some shit like that. That shit was a big fucking deal. Why? Because the shit never happens. That's just what it is. So when you talking about saying, hey, well, we get this and we get that. Every time when black women get this shit and they get their opportunity, it's all about it being their time and they done got picked and they doing their thing now. Don't hate. There's so many haters out here. And yet and still all of the other roles and all the other women that don't get it, quiet time. The Mindy girl from The Office, right? That's the only one. I'm telling you, when you see it, you know, like, damn, it's only that one. That's the only chick I see. The comedian chick. You go and look at something as small as the Food Network. One Indian chick. One. They got one Indian chick that's cooking on the Food Network. They got one Indian dude that's on the Food Network. You see how y'all naming them? The chick from CSI. Y'all don't even know these motherfuckers' names. Priyanka Chopra, The Quantico Show. One. Frida Pinto. I don't even know who these motherfuckers are. I just know the faces of a handful of them that have gotten places. Even when you're talking about the Asian women. It's like, how many of those actually got fucking shows? Well, they're the lead. The only one I know of is what's the old girl from Charlie's Angel? The little thin Asian chick. I don't even know her name. And unless it's a movie that got a bunch of ass kicking in it, they don't get in movies then. How many Asian women was in Avengers? Lucy Liu, yes, that's her name. Sarah Yu, yep. How many Asian women was in Marvel? The first one that came along was in Shang-Chi. And I gotta just admit, I mean, goddamn it, you really couldn't get away with it with the title. You had a handful in Shang-Chi because of what? The fucking title. Shang-Chi is what number in the Marvel series? What, about 29? 28? It's about 28 motherfucking Marvel movies before they got one Asian in there. Y'all mean to tell me y'all couldn't find an Asian role nowhere along this timeline? Come on, man. Yes, and the Eternals. Shang-Chi came out before the Eternals. Or no, Shang-Chi came out after the Eternals, right? I can't remember. But look, here's the thing. Tell me what year the Marvel series started. Not counting Blade, but before Blade, the first one, which was, who was that? Was it Iron Man was the first one? You go back to like 2002. And you come to the first time an Asian got into a Marvel movie was in 2021 or 2008. Okay. All of the Captain Marvels, all of the Thors, all of the Black Panther. Plethora. But you don't see them on TV talking about we don't never get, they ain't never got, we don't never get, they don't never get. They rolling with it.
Shit, I'm bringing my niggas with me, and shit, we wanna make a storyline, and we just went on there. It was just up after that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm mad nervous.
Why?
I don't know why.
You nervous right now?
You want to take a shot?
Y'all drinking?
You wanna take a
y'all
shot?
ain't taking
Yeah,
no
nervous.
shots. I don't see y'all taking no.
You at home?
said, don't be nervous, girl.
You at home with family.
I don't know why. Shit.
You at home with
Why the hell
family.
you nervous? Chill, sit back, man.
I need to chill.
Hit the weed, man.
Let me get my drink. Okay.
This nigga said, Hero of Breath said Dr. Helen Cho from Age of Ultron. I want to know, how do you remember her name? I know who you talking about, because that was the doctor that was helping with the nanites. I mean, not the nanites, but the vibranium, the vibranium body for Ultron. How did you remember her name, though? Shout out to Ariana Watson, hit your boy with $5. Then came back, hit me with another $5. Thank you so much. And shout out to my cousin Corey. He hit your boy up with some Bitcoin. That's what's up. Thank you, brother.
Okay. It's probably because I
Let's
had
get
took
it right.
no, I had took a perk. That's why, but that bitch kicking in. That bitch kicking in.
What the fuck is that?
What are they talking about and what are they doing?
What the fuck is that?
That's how I step on niggas.
Y'all hear this? Do you see this shit?
Nah, for real though. Tell that motherfucker kick it in.
Yeah, that bitch kicking in. Ooh.
Hey, what was probably one of the most scary moments of your life? Like some shit you might have went through. Like you might have thought you was maybe finna die, go to jail, or worse than that. What's one of the scariest
The scariest moments that
Devin D said we got it bad. I wish I could sing that song. That the Tommy edition of We Got It Bad. I wish I could. That's his thing there, man. I can't do it. Shout out to my brother. But dude, this is what we got. This is what we got. This is us. Like the damn TV show. This is us. All that shit we want to talk, oh, well, it ain't like that. You know, there are a lot of successful black women. There's a lot of... I'm telling you like this. When it comes to what's in the forefront, when it comes to what the narrative is, when these women are put in the media, what you see on TV, what you see on these shows, this is what we got. This is it. Make no mistake where you are.
It's probably, I don't know if he ain't gonna let me say that. Oh yeah, cause I had got a shootout with my nigga. That
was one of the scariest
the scariest moments that I went through. It's probably, I don't know if he ain't gonna let me say that. Oh yeah, cause I had got a shootout with my nigga. That was a little bit scary. You feel me?
You was you?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I had got in a shootout with my nigga, but you know, the first time I was real scared. But you know, after you shoot your first nigga, you feel me? It's up after that. Shit, everybody gets shot. We is not doing no arguing. We is not
Hey,
arguing
Swan,
no
we
more.
need another bomb. We need another bomb.
After you shoot your first shot, it's no more arguing. It's just like, all right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let you have. I'm gonna be right back.
What the fuck?
This is so funny, child.
Yes, I know it sounds weird, and I know you're like, what the fuck did I just hear? Because you don't want to believe that's what you just heard. But yes, she was just talking about and making, I guess, fun about the first person she shot being in a shootout. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what she's doing. She's talking about the first time she shot somebody. That's what she's talking about. She's talking about the first time she was in a shootout. Now, here's my thing. Am I condemning her for being in a shootout? Nope. Plenty of people have been. Plenty of people done shot and killed motherfuckers. Hell, ask the baby. He shot and killed a motherfucker in a Walmart and put the shit in his song. And I'd kill another nigga too before I let anything happen to you. All I'm saying is, when we are on stage, when we are at the opportunity where we're in media and we're talking, why is that the thing that we are celebrating and touting? People are laughing and clapping at this shit.
Yeah, because I had got in a shootout with my nigga.
Watch.
That was a little bit scary. You feel me?
You was you.
Yeah, and yeah, I was. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I had got it.
Y'all hear that nigga? You were shooting. Like, that is some cool shit. Like, that's the shit to do. Girl, get into a shootout with your man. Y'all ain't got no real relationship to you in a shootout with a nigga, bitch. The fuck?
In a shootout with my nigga, but you know, the first time I was real scared.
And y'all know that she got on a super duper elastic, whatever the fuck, to make her motherfucking, to hold that stomach back and all that shit, but talking about she a real bitch. Just saying, this is what we have out here to represent us.
But you know, after you shoot your first nigga, you feel me? It's up after that. Shit, everybody gets shot. We is not doing no arguing. We is not
Hey,
arguing
Swan,
no
we
more.
need another bomb. We need another bomb.
After you shoot your first shot, it's no more arguing. It's just like, all right, I'll be right back.
Yes, they celebrating it, dropping a bomb. Like they say on the Breakfast Club, drop a clues bomb for shooting a nigga. Boom. You know they ain't killing no white folks. You know they ain't shooting at no white folks. They shooting and killing other niggas, and they dropping bombs for it. Dropping bombs, hand clap. Yeah, I shot another nigga. Yeah, buddy, I shot 2 niggas. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes you just gotta let your shit, you gotta let that gun ride. You gotta shoot your nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Drop a bomb for that shit. Put them hands together for that shit.
I'm gonna let you have. I'm gonna be right back.
What the fuck?
This is so funny, child.
This is so funny.
What the fuck is that?
I guess that's her song or something.
So
I don't
you
know.
crazy.
Or
You know
that's
you
just the
legit
shit they
crazy.
do. I don't
like,
know.
Yeah, I get a check.
I get a check.
Hey, how you apply for that shit? Put me in. I need to get one too.
First of all, your grandma supposed to do that. Don't y'all know that? The grandmoms is the one that apply. Grandmama and your
check.
mama.
To get a check.
Suki is legit crazy.
And I can tell you like this. We know who raising her kids. Her grandmama. Because she got to get their grandmama. Because she got to get her check. She got to go get this bag. And all I'm saying is my problem with this is I understand, like I said before, you got to do what you got to do to get your money. You got to do what you got to do to eat. I ain't hating on that. But why is it that we're the ones that grandize? Why are we the ones that promote? Why are we the ones that celebrate and bring to the forefront those of us that are doing the worst to survive? Why is she on a podcast and not a lawyer, not a dentist, not a surgeon, not a, I'm just saying, why is she on a stage talking about what she's talking about? This is what she's doing, and this is us. This is what's celebrated in the black community. Because the Revolt TV audience ain't predominantly white. This is black television, the black sector of YouTube, whatever you want to call it. Her 1.5 million followers, the majority of them are not white. They're black. The however many fans she got on OnlyFans, they're black. The majority of them are black. And I'm telling you, all they do is get up here and talk about the worst shit possible. How they done shot, killed, stabbed, robbed. Just like when Cardi B was talking about, she was giving sipping niggas Mickeys and shit like that. And here's my point that I'm making to this, because I know some of y'all are saying he just a hater. He ain't got no bitches. Nope, I don't. I'm good on that. All I'm saying is this. This is all you see when there's niggas on TV. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to us, hearing from us, this is what we get. And they all ratchet, ghetto, disgusting, vile talking, the worst speech possible, uneducated bitches on the planet are the ones that we get. They're the ones that we get. Our young black women of today are not looking up to an Oprah or a Gayle King. They're looking up to this bitch. They're looking up to Cardi B. They're looking up to even the other handsome woman that's on the stage. They're looking to them. They are looking to those that are doing the worst to survive. And that's what we have in the forefront. And we are the ones that's saying that that's okay and that's good. We're the ones that's saying it. We are the ones that's saying, just like the chick who's on what's the chick that's on the Breakfast Club? I can't think of her name. Angela Yee. How many Asians are going behind Angela Yee? Angela Yee is nothing short of a whore. You take your average whore that's on Skid Row and Angela Yee, the only difference between them two is the job. She getting a check from the media company that owns the Breakfast Club, and that woman that's on Skid Row is getting her check off them streets. But how many Asian women are following her saying, I want to be the next Angela Yee? I'll wait. How many Asians do you see following up being her, wanting to be her? How many Asians do you see shouting her out? How many Asians are talking about, yeah, I'm going to be the next Angela Yee in this motherfucker? How many do you see? You don't. You don't. Now go and look at the other ones. Look at the other radio personalities. Look at the other radio. Do you see what's the Hispanic chick that's on Hot 97? She old as hell now. What is her name? I know somebody know it. Angie Martinez. Have you seen Angie Martinez thotting it up on her show? She been on the radio for 25 years at least. Do you see her thotting it up on her show? You don't. And Angie Martinez could be just as big of a hoe as a Angela Yee is. But she's not the one putting it out in the forefront, is she? Angie Martinez ain't out here talking about her OnlyFans. Come and watch me and my 6'9" throat take this dick. That's all I'm saying. This is what we have. When you go look at and I'm gonna wrap it up with this. When you go and look at the people that are on these different reality TV shows, the black women versus the white women. We are the ones that do the most and say the worst shit. We pride ourselves on being the nastiest, most disgusting, uncouth, vile bitches on the fucking planet. Pride ourselves on it. And we support it. We the ones that's with it. We're the ones that's with this shit all the time. That's all I'm saying. And my thing would be this. I know some of y'all gonna say, well, you know, it's entertaining, it's entertainment and all that kind of stuff. And it's these shows that ain't putting it, just like motherfucking Robert Townsend said in Hollywood Shuffle. Bitches work at the post office. How I'm supposed to feed my family? Bitches work at the post office. Y'all ain't gotta do this shit. Y'all don't. This work at the post office. Plain and simple. They hiring right fucking now. Shout out to my little brother Tay. He work at the post office. He could be out selling dope. He could be out robbing a dope man. He could be out talking about getting money and got the money phone. Nope. His young ass is working at the post office. Honest day's work, honest day's pay. So I don't want to hear that shit. So when we talk about how we gonna make it, how we gonna get out here, how we gonna do things, how we gonna do this, why not follow that blueprint as opposed to following this? Because I can tell you like this. How many of these ratchet bitches do you see on TV? And can you go ahead and say, well, it's more of these women that's in the forefront of our community than it is these ratchet bitches? Can you say that? Nope. Can you honestly say that there are more black women that are doctors, lawyers, that are on the high paying scale jobs of America, that it's more of them in our communities than it is these women that's on TV? Nope. Nope. Well, black women don't get TV shows where they get to be a doctor on the TV show. You right, but they could be a doctor in real life, can't they? Can't they? I bet you. And who put that in? Who put that in the chat earlier? Somebody put it in the chat earlier about Indian doctors versus Indian doctors you see on TV. Who put that in the chat? Let me see if I can go back. I saw it somewhere. God damn it. I can't remember who put it in the chat. Please let me know so I can give you your credit. But they put in the chat, they said, you will see more female Indian doctors in real life than you will see female Indian doctors on TV. Facts. How many Indian thoughts, ratchets, do you see on TV? You don't. Even when you see, what was the ratchet Asian fat chick that was on Black Ink? She's a fucking unicorn. You don't see it. Because there are so many of them that just say, I'm not going to purport myself like that. I'm not going to embarrass my family. I'm not going to embarrass myself. And I'm not going to embarrass my community by being that bitch. that's on TV trying to fuck a bunch of niggas, acting like I'm black, getting my mama who can barely speak English on the show. I get it, bitch. You doing what you got to do to survive. I ain't tripping. Do what you got to do. But then when you turn right back around and look, and you got these black women that are getting more roles than Asians, that are getting more roles than Indians. What are the roles that they getting, and what are they talking about when you actually get to talk to them? Shout out to Taylor, hit your boy up with $5. And shout out to Billy Goat, hit your cash out, hit that cash out for $3. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. $3.57. Thank you. When you talking about these, when these people that are on these shows and they actually get a chance to speak, when they actually get a chance to talk, perfect example, Kevin Gates, ghetto ass nigga. But when you hear that nigga talk, there it is. There it is. So it's like if I'm gonna be, I'm a ghetto hood nigga. I got tattoos on my face. I got Kevin Gates is my idol. I like Kevin Gates. I just like that nigga. When I actually hear him speak on his Instagram, when I actually hear him speak on talk shows, when I actually see him on the Breakfast Club, he a different kind of nigga, ain't he? That's something that you can follow to see. Oh, okay, what he doing on TV, what he doing on Instagram, he just acting. What he talking about in real life, what he talking about who he is as a man, totally different. That's what I'm saying. So when somebody do see the blueprint of this woman, when somebody do see the blueprint of a Meg Thee Stallion, they can also turn right back around and see those people speak in real life, and they're actually saying something of substance. They're actually able to complete a fucking sentence. They're actually able to articulate themselves and speak with sense. As opposed to, yeah, you know, sometimes I was in a shootout with my man. I was the scariest time of my life, you know, being in shootouts with my man. I shot a few people after he shoot the first one. It's like, whatever. We just shooting. There ain't no arguing. My thing is this. You niggas will get on TV and get on the news and talk about we got to put the guns down. We got to do better. We got to stop this violence. We got to stop the killing and all that shit. But when it comes time to actually do something and speak with some fucking sense, we the last to do it if we do it at all. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing niggas be niggas in character and be niggas in real life. She should be the main one talking about, yeah, I do what I do. Yeah, I'm that bitch. And yeah, go check my Instagram, get on my OnlyFans. But let me tell you something, young ladies. Don't be me. Y'all can be anything you want to be. You could be a doctor. You could be a lawyer. Go to school. Go get you a real education. Go get you a real job to where you can make the 6 figures I'm making, and you don't have to have a 6'5" throat to take dick to do it. You can get the same Lamborghini I got. You can get the same Bentley I got. You can get the same fucking foreign car I got without sucking dick and whoring yourself out and fucking a bunch of niggas to get it. Shout out to my man DJ Just J of the AFC podcast. Salute, bro. Appreciate you coming by. Y'all check him out. Hey, man, that was a good story you did today too, man. That shit was wild as hell. Advocate for children. That's what I'm saying. Why would you not if you try? I understand what you got to go through. Just like Jay-Z said, Hov did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that. Why aren't we doing that? That should be the blueprint. Yes, you don't see Jay-Z still talking about selling dope and triple beam scales and shit like that. You don't see it. He's evolved, and he evolved even to the point to where he evolved past niggas. Like when all these niggas was talking about Jay-Z, he cooning, man. He gonna sign a deal with the NFL. You know the NFL days racist. Roger Goodell and them is a bunch of fucking racists. Niggas niggas, not real smart motherfuckers. Niggas drug Jay-Z. Black Twitter drug Jay-Z. They talked about him like a dog. Yeah, he's selling out, bro. He tap dancing. He cooning. See, everybody gonna be a coon at some point or another. Oh, but who's at the Super Bowl this year, guys? I'll wait. Who's performing at halftime this year, guys? Just saying. Talk all the shit you want to talk about Jay-Z. Who's performing at the halftime show at the Super Bowl? Bling, 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 bling. Dr. fucking Dre. Snoop fucking Dogg. Kendrick Lamar. Oh, who was there before? Beyonce. I'm just saying that there is the blueprint. He going on there saying, yep, I'm about to make these moves. Yep. Hey, I Mr. Godell. Hey, owners, how y'all doing? Yeah, we're going to put Jay-Z in charge of all of the motherfucking the entertainment for our Super Bowls and all this shit going forward. He had all the games and all that shit, cooning, right? Meanwhile, his $1 billion ass, Mary J. Blige, gonna be Mary J. Blige. When was the last time this bitch had a hit song? Love me some Mary J. Blige. She can't act worth a damn. She's killing me on this power show, but I ain't mad at her. She getting out there. God damn it, you gotta get a start somewhere. If Erica Kane could be on the goddamn soap operas for 30 years, god damn it, so can fucking Mary J. Blige get her non-acting ass on power. Fuck that. Cut her check. What wrongs? Hero Breath said, I'm sorry if this gets me in trouble, but I feel like the NFL is bringing in so many black music artists just now to make up for the wrongs I guess he's supposed to be saying they did against Black Lives Matter to get back on their good side. Here's the thing. The NFL is a white-owned company. It's a white-owned business. Why do they have to do shit for niggas? If niggas don't like what the NFL is doing, why not bust a move like like Ice Cube did and start your own NFL? Niggas are the best athletes in the NFL. You got black coaches, you got black offensive coordinators, black defensive coordinators, black players. You have plenty of black folks who are good enough to start their own NFL. Fact or fiction? You got plenty. You have plenty. If all of the niggas, hear me, if all of the niggas chose to go play in the NFL, out of the NFL and went to the BFL, the Black Football League, if they all chose to do it, I know for a fact I'm watching. I'm watching it. 98% of the players that are good in the NFL are fucking black. Say what the fuck you want to say. They're black, but you're black. But they're black. So why would you not, if that's the case, if the NFL is that racist and they done so much to oppress the colors of the black people of the world and Black Lives Matter called them out, if that's the case, why not go start your own shit when you got the talent? They got the brains, they got the body. Let's make lots of money. That's what it is, but they won't. Because niggas want to spend their time trying to make white folks feel bad and white folks to pay for what they did however many 100 years ago. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years ago? I'm just telling you. You take all of the black players out of the NFL, who you got? Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. You can name them. What other white players you got? Running backs. J.J. Watt, C.J. Watt, the Watt brothers. And for every one of those white folks, you got a nigga that's playing just as good, and in some cases even better. You could take Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson and start yourself a BFL. Could you not? Could you not? TJ Watt, thank you. TJ, CJ, same damn J. What other defensive end is better than Aaron Donald? Defensive tackle better than, who's better than Aaron Donald? Just saying. Every position, we either are the best or we have someone who's competing. Josh Allen. Come on, man. Every single position. Every position in the NFL, there is either a black person who is the best or there is a black player that is comparable to the best. So it's not like you can't do it. You don't want to do it right. Edelman. Edelman is the best white wide receiver in the NFL. No, he's not. No, he's not. Cooper Kupp. Yes. Cooper Kupp is the best white receiver in the NFL. However, how many black wide receivers are better than Cooper Kupp? How many years does Gronk have left? Gronk is probably the best tight end or one of the best. Look at them. You look at them numbers and all of that shit. Go and look at that shit. Fuck Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown has played. He's more of a headache than he is of a help. He's done. He had his time. He has mental issues. That's what happens when you have an athlete with a lot of talent raised by a single mother. Devontae Adams, coldest. Let me tell you something. Y'all know I can't stand Green Bay. I can't stand Green Bay. And I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here because we just hit 2 hours. I can't stand Green Bay. Nigga, Devontae Adams is the fucking truth. How Devontae Adams is not even like talked about when it comes to top tier players in the NFL. Devontae Adams is cold than a motherfucker. And I can't stand them motherfucking Packers. Julio Jones, you have the players, but we got this. Check this out. We got the players, but we won't make the play. Why? Why not? Why not? That's all I'm saying. We got the players, but we won't make the play. Do you realize that if every black player said, fuck it, we going to play for the BFL, and you ain't got to put together 32 teams, put together 6 franchises, play in some bullshit ass arenas, 6 franchises. Look, this is what you do. You get 6 billionaires to put up the money for 6 franchises. How many billionaires could you get? Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, Diddy, Kanye, who else? That's 4. Come on, I know how many we got. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, that's 6 right there. Entertainers and athletes, billionaires, 6 right there. 6 franchises. That's all black. That's all black right there. Now you can add in Magic Johnson, add in the other ones that's almost billionaires, 100 millionaires. and put together them teams. Shaq on his way. That's 7, 8. It could be done. I ain't putting Oprah in no goddamn franchise, but she got the money. Oprah, that's 9. I already said Kanye. That's 9. 9 damn near billionaires or billionaires. Right there. We ain't even talking about them old head. Oh, the billionaire that just paid off the money in Morehouse, that paid off the dude's whatchamacallit in Morehouse. That's 10. Mayweather, that's 11. We are right now today. All of this racism, racist, black folks is getting the short end of the stick. Right now today, black people, we have the most millionaires, billionaires, 100 millionaires than ever before. Take that money that whatchamacallit that my man gave to Van Jones. The Amazon dude gave Van Jones all that $400 million. I'm just telling you like this. You could take the people. There's enough resources for us to start our own NFL. NFL is worth $750 million or some shit like that? Or $1 billion or some shit like that? We ain't gonna even talk about the baseball players, the Aaron Rodriguez, Alex Rodriguez that could pitch in. The money is there. Mind blowing, ain't it? We have the most millionaires, billionaires, 100 millionaires, 10 millionaires than we have ever had before. How is there just, all this systemic racism is out here? Nope. What we ain't got a race problem. We got a class problem. Niggas won't get together. It ain't the white man, it's the black man. It's the black woman. You got a bitch sitting on stage talking about how rich she is. But there's colorism. $3.48 billion NFL. You look at those franchises and put them together, like I said, you get 6 teams. You get 6 teams. Everybody's watching. Everybody's going to play. You give all of those players and say, hey, look, all y'all niggas is coming over here. We got these base salaries for y'all. This is where y'all gonna start. This is what y'all gonna do. And hey, y'all take this base salary for the first, however many years of your career, but y'all first group of motherfuckers that come in here over the next 5 years, all of y'all get a piece of the team. So yes, you taking a pay cut, but you're gonna get a piece of the franchise so that when this shit do blow up, y'all set. We'll have enough money and enough investors to where we'll have retirement plans, insurance plans, all that shit, same way. I'm just telling you, we have a problem to where we got niggas like Patrice Khan and Colors. We got all of these race hustlers talking all this shit, getting us focused on the black and the white. All these hotep niggas and pro-blacks talking about it's the black man is doing this, the black people are doing that. We're so focused on that we can't focus on the big shit that would actually get us set apart and put us a real foothold in our own country. You don't have to be the majority to get a foothold. You don't. You don't need, the only thing in the way is getting land for the stadiums. You don't need to worry about the land in the stadiums. You go and you rent out the stadiums. Plenty of them will do it. You ain't got to have the biggest stadium. You just got to have a stadium that's going to hold enough people. You're just starting out. Ice Cube don't have no stadium problems. Nope. Just saying, it could happen. There's an opportunity that's there for it. But we so busy focused on this color thing that we can't focus on this whole thing to where we can actually have our own foothold, have our own economy, get our own generational wealth just by investing in us. Sure things. Not even taking a chance. Hey, brother, you about to start your corn business, or hey, brother, you about to start this business where you selling. Nuh-uh. Guaranteed, we know this works. We know this sells. We know this is what people want. That's all it is. There is opportunity. That there is opportunity. The BFL could exist. Just saying. But I'm going to wrap it up to say this. I would just say for these women that are doing this stuff, for these women that are on these reality TV shows, I understand that y'all are doing whatever y'all can to get a buzz, to get your name out there. Whether you got to suck dick, fuck 5 niggas, fuck 10 niggas, you're getting ghetto gagged and all of that shit. Y'all should all be doing this shit to build generational wealth as opposed to just building and getting attention for yourself. Because the same nigga that you want to come and take care of some broke Cinderella bitch and make her into a princess, y'all wanting to be equality and equal, y'all should be doing the same thing and making some broderellas out of the same motherfuckers all of these women that's getting money. Y'all should be doing the same shit. As opposed to saying, nah, nigga, you ain't got this, you can't fuck with me. Because if men started doing that, we wouldn't be fucking with none of y'all. And then y'all will be the first ones to be talking about, just like how y'all went in on the fresh and fit guys talking about they talking they don't date black women. I wonder the fuck why. Would I want that to be my girl? I'm telling you like this. I don't want my girl, my side bitch, my wife, my second wife, my eighth. I don't want no woman that's attached to me talking about she got a 6'5" throat. That's all I'm saying. I understand you got to do what you got to do to make money and to survive. But all I'm saying is the ratchet, most disgusting, most vile, degrading shit, you got to do it to make a living, fine. But when you get an opportunity to speak, you should be steering all of those that are coming after you, those young people that are looking at you and looking to you, looking up to you. You should be telling them just the opposite of what you're doing so that they can actually have a better chance than what you had. Because I'm telling you like this, Suki may have come from the worst conditions possible. And from where she started to where she's at right now, I give you kudos for that. But when you open your mouth, you should be telling those that are coming after you what not to do and other avenues for them to take so that they can actually be something and be proud of it. And they ain't got to be talking about how deep they throat is, how fat they ass is, how much dick they can take, how they love to suck and fuck, how they a drug a nigga, do whatever they got to do to get the bag. They should be able to say, man, yeah, it was Suki that told me to go be a dentist. It was Suki that told me to get into real estate and become a real estate agent. It was Suki that told me to become a beautician. It was Suki that told me to go and become a doctor or a professor. It was Suki that taught me that. Not I watched Suki suck dick and I said I could do a better job than that bitch. My dick sucking skills are better than Suki's, so let me go do that. That's all I'm saying. If Jenna Jameson has a daughter, I'm quite sure the last thing she want her daughter doing is doing a fucking gangbang in the worst fucking B fucking movie in the porn, B sector of the porn industry. I'm quite sure of that. If Ron Jeremy has a son, I'm sure he don't want his son working in the worst part of the porn business. Are you really charging Sukihana with leading the youth? No, I'm charging all of us niggas, whether you in front of the camera or you off the camera. I'm charging all of y'all with speaking with some goddamn sense to where you're not the one that's promoting your ratchet lifestyle to the youth. Yes, that's what I'm doing. What you do to make your money, I get it. What you say that comes out of you or comes out of your mouth to inspire those that come after you, to inspire the future. Like she said, I'm trying to inspire my girls. I'm trying to inspire my homies. I'm trying to inspire others to get out here and get this money. You need to be telling them what to do and not to follow you but to have the drive that you maybe have to do something different. Exactly. You don't hear Shaq talking about, hey, bro, you got to be 7'2", bro. And then you got to go out here and bang, bro. You got to get on the blocks, bro. You hear Shaq talking about owning companies, being in business, being a businessman. That's what you hear Shaq talking about. Every time he opening up his mouth. If he ain't on a show where he's doing his TNT joint or he's talking about sports, he's talking about business. He's the one that said, one of the first things I ever heard say, every company that I've endorsed, I own a part of it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm charging all of these people with, all of us with. It's not about saying, well, you doing what you got to do to survive and you coming from the situations and circumstances that you coming from. I understand that part. But when you open your mouth, when you open your mouth, you need to be telling these young folks and inspiring these young folks to do what you should have did when you were their age. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got to say about that. You don't hear Shaq talking about, yeah, you know, I got 5 Lamborghinis. I got 15 Yukons. I got 12. You don't hear him saying that. And he could potentially have it because Shaq is a fucking motorhead. But you hear Shaq talking about, yeah, I just invested this. I just bought a piece of that. I own the right to motherfucking, what's the chick name? God damn it. Oh my God, the Playboy Bunny chick. I can't think of her name. The white girl, the Playboy Bunny white girl that was with the president and all that shit. Happy birthday, Mr. President. That chick. He owns the rights to that. He owns Elvis's motherfucking catalog. That's what he's telling people he do. He owns a big piece of Ever 21. He owns J.C. Penney's. That's what he's doing. That's what he's inspired. Marilyn Monroe. Thank you, Charles. That's what he's talking about. When you see him on podcasts just like this, that's what he's talking about. How to own shit. I hope that this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. I honestly do. I hope that this video will inspire others that are in the limelight, that are A-list, B-list, C-list celebrities to actually start using those opportunities when they get to speak. Do what you got to do to be in character to get your money. I ain't telling you not to do that. Because if it ain't you, it's going to be somebody else. What I'm telling you is, though, when you get the opportunity to speak, have something to say, have something that's worth saying, and something that's going to help us, help our community, help us do better than what you're doing so that they won't have to go through the same things that you had to go through. Because I promise you like this, there was a time in Sukihana's life where she didn't think about taking as much dick as she has taken to get what she's gotten today. When she was 10, 12, she wasn't thinking about taking all kind of dicks to get what she's at today. Don't matter. Shaq is not an intellectual. Shaq is not an intellectual. And this is our problem. This is our problem with us. We try to make excuses for us as opposed to holding each other accountable and responsible. We try to make excuses, and especially when it comes to black women, we try to make excuses for them every single goddamn time. There's a good and evil in everything. Shaq is intellectual. Suki is not. Shaq is not a fucking intellectual. Shaq is a businessman, just like she is. Obviously, if she got the money she got, she knows how to do business. She is the last person you should expect anything from. She has 1.5 million followers. You don't respect that? You don't respect that? That's our problem. That's our problem. We got somebody who got 1.5 million followers and we don't expect nothing from them. When they open a name, not when she's doing her job, not when she's in character doing what she does, but when she's actually in a position to where she can actually speak her mind, as y'all love to say, speak her truth. She won't say what's to be said. Right. Marilyn Manson. Thank you, Crestline. Marilyn Manson. devil worshiper. He eat babies. He's the devil's son. All the worst shit in the world. When you see that motherfucker in real life, that motherfucker got on a goddamn Van Housen button up and some fucking khakis and some penny loafers. When all the makeup and shit is gone, he's sitting there and he speaks. Yes, well, you know, when he's in character, totally different. Gene Simmons, totally different. Yes, the nigga from Kiss. Ah! All that shit. In real life, totally different. But you won't make a here's my thing. We won't say, oh well, you know, R. Kelly, he was forced to have sex with his sisters at the age of 7. He was sleeping with his sister and being molested and raped by his sister at the age of 7 for years. We shouldn't expect anything from him. But niggas that turn right back around, he was wrong for that. Fuck that. That nigga needs to go to jail, bro. That nigga ain't no excuse for that. He grown, Joe. Them was kids. Oh, okay. So we won't make a way for him. But a bitch like Suki, we gonna find a way to make it okay for her. We shouldn't expect anything from Sukihana because she's just somebody who is not an intellectual. She's not smart. This bitch got $1.5 million and got more money than your ass. She got more money than my ass. The bitch knows something. The bitch knows something. Exactly, Milton Burns. You wouldn't recognize Marilyn Manson if you saw him in real life. He could walk past your ass in a fucking Walmart, or we probably don't shop at Walmart, in a fucking Target, and you would never fucking know it's him. Would never know it's him. Because he can actually separate that shit. Now, if you're hosting a fucking what's the name of the show? Love and Hip Hop Reunion or Love and Hip Hop Convention, yes, I would expect Suki to be just what she is on stage right there. That's exactly what I would expect. Going to Love and Hip Hop-a-con, yup, I would expect her to be in character. I would expect her to Cardi B, all the rest of this money. I would expect that. Yes. Go do your nigga shit and go do what got you paid. You right. You got an opportunity to speak, influence. Why would you not do that? When you look at Paris Hilton, when you look at Kim Kardashian, made famous by fucking sex tapes, both of them. When you hear them speak, are they talking about, yeah, I'm just out here trying to see what's neck dick, I'm a rad on camera, y'all keep looking for me, check me out on my OnlyFans, I'm gonna be fucking and sucking, I got an 8-foot throat, motherfuckers. Nope. Bitch is a billionaire. Bitch made Kanye a billionaire. What? What? But when it comes to us, well, you can't expect that from her because she's just not equipped to do that. No, I understand what you're saying, but she's just not an intellectual. Shaq isn't nigga logic. What the fuck you talking about? That ain't got nothing to do with nigga logic. That's business. That woman is a businessman or a businesswoman. She has taken what she does, and she has actually turned it into a business. You can't get that bitch to show up without paying her. People pay to see her. People pay monthly fees to see her. People pay to see her. She is a businesswoman, no matter how you want to paint it. Just like a Jenna Jameson. She's a businesswoman. She fucks and sucks on camera. Jenna Jameson was a porn star. Was the biggest female porn star at one time in the porn industry. That bitch is a businesswoman. Why is it that we can't accept that for her? Why would we try to make it? Well, she comes from a different background and she just had a different life, so she can't. No, right? New York businesswoman, Flavor Flav businessman. Every time you see Flavor Flav, yeah, boy. You get Flavor Flav in a fucking boardroom to do a new show, Flavor Love. He ain't coming in like, yeah, boy. Get up, get down. 911 is a joke in your town. Get up, get down. Late 911, wear the late crown. He's not coming into a boardroom doing that. When Sukihana goes into Love and Hip Hop, goes to VH1, and she sits down and talks to them motherfuckers about doing season 2 or season 20 of fucking Love and Hip Hop, she not in there like, yeah, you know, I got this 6-foot throat and I take this dick. That's what the fuck I do. Y'all have to pay me for that. Nope. That bitch is probably sitting in there just like any other motherfucker listening to what it is and trying to tell her, name her number. Stop making excuses for us and start holding us accountable for the shit that we do. Period. If she's good enough to where she's doing what she's doing, respect the fact that she's a businesswoman. And that's all I have to say about that. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Please be sure to click the like button. Shout out to Angel, hit your boy with $9. Angel Richard, hit your boy with $9. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Please feel free to click that subscribe button, click that like button, and click that Cash App and PayPal button as well. Let me see if there's anybody over here on PayPal that's been donated. I'm going to shout them out too. I just want to say thank you to everybody that joined the show. Thank you to everybody that took the time. If this was your first time checking out the show, please feel free to click that like button, click that subscribe button, and leave me some comments on what you guys think. Am I wrong? Am I off base here in what I'm saying and what I'm asking for of us to do to help us? Y'all tell me. I don't know. But I'm just telling you what I feel and what's on my heart as far as where we need to go to get better and to fix the things that we have that's broken. We got to hold each other accountable. We're the only ones that won't do it. We're the only ones that won't do it. All of the other races, all of the other cultures, they're doing it. That's why they're advancing. We're not doing it. That's why you only got one here, one there, one here, one there. We're not doing anything that's helping us as a whole because we don't have standards, we don't have values, we don't have morals, and we don't have accountability and responsibility. And that's what's hurting us. We have to stand for something and say, hey, this is what we will not do. These things are what we will not do. These words are the words we will not say. It's just like when I did that show about the word nigga. How the fuck you gonna tell somebody to use a word that you use, not to use a word that you use? That makes no goddamn, yeah, we own that word. That's our word now. Motherfucker. Do you know how asinine that is? And when people hear that of other cultures and other races, they look at us like, these motherfuckers are stupid. You gonna tell me not to use a word that you use? Man, if you don't get the fuck out of my face on the internet. Seriously. Seriously. Just saying. But if you guys want to have a conversation and you want to talk about this further, hit me up. Like I said, my platform is always open and we can always do a show. We can always have a conversation. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Milton Burns. Hit you up. He said, do you think us as black people will get it together one day? Or do you think we so far behind that we can't catch up? I think that it is up to us to do what we're going to do for us. And I think that we can. Will we? I don't know. But I'm telling you, whether if it's my generation or the 5 generations after me, I want to make sure that I leave some breadcrumbs on the trail of life that somebody at some point can follow to say, hey, let me at least do something different. It's one of the things I always say about this show, about this platform, about my channels. I just want to do something to where I can give somebody else an opportunity to make a different choice, to think a little bit different, to do something a little bit different and to say, wow, I never thought about it that way. Which is one of the reasons and one of the things I can always attribute to my brother Tommy. He gave me something to where I could say, damn, I didn't think that I could, number one, say what it is he's saying or even think what it is he's saying. And he showed me that you can. That's what it is. And that's the difference. The fact that I can see something and say, damn, I never thought about it like that. And now that I've thought about it like that, that does make sense. Wow. I didn't think that motherfuckers could even say what it is he's saying. Damn. Now I'm going to say it. Because I hope that someday someone else somewhere watching this podcast can be inspired to say, I see what he's doing and I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do it better. Just saying. So thank you guys so much. I love y'all. Till next time. Peace. And I'm out.
What's going on, everybody out there in the internet world? It's me, Brian Redmond, also known as the Relationship Rehab. And I need you to do two things. What are those two things? Subscribing to both my channels. I need you to go to the Relationship Rehab, subscribe to that channel, and then I need you to go to United Guns of America and go to that channel. Now you may be asking, why would I do that, Brian? Because it's two of the hottest channels on the internet. Come over there, give me your thoughts, give me your opinions, have conversations, because that's what it's all about. We talk about some of everything: politics, relationships, guns, law enforcement, community stuff, anything that's happening. I'm willing to have a conversation about it, so come on over. You don't got nothing else to lose, and you ain't got nothing else to do. So come to my channel, subscribe ASAP, and join in on the fun. Twice the entertainment, 2 channels, twice the fun. Come on and have a funky good time with your boy. Peace, and I'm out.